Courage is the most biblically masculine trait that you can have as a man. And cowards, if you read Revelation 21 verse 8, the cowardly are grouped in with the same as murderers, sexually immoral, and idolaters. Yes, this is how severe it is. This is how severe John saw it in Revelation 21 verse 8. But you cannot be a coward, and especially you shouldn't be a coward, especially as a Christian man. It's a disgrace to be a coward. The early church, up until around 380 AD, had faced severe persecution. It was illegal until Constantine converted. There was martyring Christians, killing Christians left, right, and centre, blaming them, like Emperor Nero blaming them for the fall of Rome and for the fire of Rome. They were willing to be martyred. They stood in the face of danger. They knew they were getting beheaded. They knew they were going to get put on a cross. They knew they were going to get stoned to death, but they did it anyway to die for the faith. These people were not cowards. They spoke out. Cowardice is unacceptable. It's unacceptable no matter what field you're in. I'm a Christian. I'm a firm believer in Jesus. But even if you're not, no matter where you are, no matter what you believe in, as a man you cannot be a coward. It's unacceptable. It's emasculine. Now, courage is not, like I said in a past video, courage is not being fearless. It's not that you're not scared to do things. We're all scared to do things. I understand that. We're human beings. We're scared to do things. But it's still doing the thing in the face of fear anyway. Rather than being fearful and scared and like, oh, no, I'm not doing it. No. Okay, this is scary. Bang. No, just face it head on. Run into the danger. Run into the burning building. Run into the flames. Because you're a man. And that's what we should be doing. And I've been researching Catholicism recently. And again, that's like an inside thing. I've never spoken to many people about it. But I've been looking into Roman Catholicism. And one of the things when you get confirmed as a Catholic is you get the opportunity to choose a patron saint. Now, whether you believe in that or not, that's absolutely fine. I think it's a pretty cool concept. So, again, it's not a means of salvation or anything like that, but it's like a friend because the saints are alive. I mean, it says in the Bible they're alive in heaven. They're physically dead in their body, but their spirit is more alive than ever. They're being completely purified of sin. They are sinless in heaven, in the glory of Jesus Christ and the presence of Jesus Christ. So, we can choose a patron saint. And I was thinking about this, if I were to become Catholic, I was thinking that St. Paul is one that always resonated with me. Since reading the Bible, it always resonated with me. Now, obviously all of the apostles got martyred for the faith, and obviously they're all willing to die for the claim that they saw Jesus risen from the dead. But Paul, for me, is someone I resonated with so much because Paul was a Pharisee. He was a Jew. He used to persecute Christians. And it's a sign of how God can just turn someone. Like God, he was so obedient to God, and he was just shook by what he saw in the presence of Jesus that he had to give his life to him. And then Paul used that to become the biggest missionary that we've ever seen in the Christian faith. Paul went to pagan lands, Roman, Greeks. He faced persecution, faced the flames of philosophers and Jews and all these people. He went there and he didn't care. He knew the truth of the gospel and he went and proclaimed it anyway in the face of persecution. But it resonates with me because of his courage, his boldness, his literary style, his intelligence as who he were. But he was yet so humble. Paul was so humble. But he was bold. He had I think it was Galatians 2 verse 11 where he actually had the courage to rebuke Peter. So he was strong, he was bold, he was courageous, he was very, very intelligent, but yet he was so humble. And his boldness in spreading the faith, his boldness, and even if you're not a Christian, you can apply this to your life as well. Whatever's meaningful to you, whatever you believe in, whatever you believe is right, you should go and do it with courage. Don't be scared what someone thinks of you. I don't care what anyone thinks. The opinions of people who don't add value to my life, why would I care? It's not that I don't love them, it's not that I'm disrespecting them. But I'm not going to let their opinions shape what I do. The opinions of people who let shape what I do is God, and also the people around me who I know are there to improve and benefit my life and grow me as a person. But courage is unacceptable. Cowardice is unacceptable. None of the early Christians were cowards. And for John to write in Revelation and to group it in with the murderers and the sexually immoral shows how serious of, well, a sin this is. It shows how serious of a matter this is to be a coward. To know that you should be doing something, you don't do it. I'm not condemning you guys. It's normal to have fear. It's normal to not do these things. The flesh wants us weak. The flesh wants us to stay in that comfort zone and in that familiarity zone, but our spirit is willing. The spirit that rose Jesus Christ from the grave lives within us today as believers. We have to go out there. We have to be bold. We have to be courageous. We cannot be cowards in whatever we do. And it winds me up because it makes you lukewarm. I've been, in the past where I've believed in something and I wouldn't speak it, I wouldn't say it, I wouldn't proclaim it with boldness and truth. And then I become lukewarm in what I was doing. So you cannot become a lukewarm Christian, you cannot become a lukewarm believer, and spreading it with complete honesty and courage will prevent you from becoming lukewarm in your faith. So, if you found value out of this video, if you feel like you are someone who is scared a lot of the time, someone who holds back to himself and like cowers in the corner, I'm not condemning you. I love you as a brother in Christ. I love you as a man made in the image of God. But you cannot become a coward. You cannot stay that way. You must face danger. You must face the fear and the fire head on as a man. And that's why training martial arts is so cool. It's something I might have to do another video on. But martial arts is so important because of that. It's knowing you can get punched in the face, but going in there anyway and still trying to win the fight. It's so important. It's such a valuable experience as well. I'm going to have to do a video on martial arts and how every single man should train. But if you want tailored mentoring, if you struggle with this specifically, if you find that you're fearful of people's opinions, fearful of what might happen, fearful of how everything might go wrong, speak with me. I'd love to chat to you. It'd be a completely free transformational call. We'll jump on a call together. You can click my Instagram link in the bio in the description below or in my channel bio, and then you can book a call with me using the link tree on my Instagram bio, and drop me a follow while you're there. You'll see me. I'm always posting short form content. I'm always posting valuable reels, valuable shorts on this YouTube channel, which are going to help you grow into a man that you were meant to become, and that if you're a believer, God has called you to become. Because as I said, we are not meant to be cowards. David was strong. All these people, there were many people in the Bible who were strong and courageous and bold in their faith, and they were willing to be martyred for their claim that they saw Jesus risen from the dead. You need to apply these people's traits to your life, and if you need help with that, if you still have something you struggle with, I'm happy to help. God bless. Subscribe to this channel for more, and do what I said with the Instagram bio. If you struggle with this kind of stuff in your personal life, I'd love to have a chat, and my mission and goal for this business is to help men like you. I struggle with the same stuff as you. I was in the same position as you. And that's why I care so much about you, because I love you as a brother in Christ, as a man, and as a man made in the image of God. I love you and I care about you. I want you to grow, and this is what I'm here to do. God bless.